Hello viewers, today I would like to share an important matter with you. The important matter is that the students of Bangladesh can't speak English fluently. What is the reason behind this? Do you know this? Can you guess what is the reason behind the failure, especially in the case of speaking in English? I think I am an English teacher. I have been teaching the students in Bangladesh for long 25 years in different schools and colleges. At present, I have been serving in Campaign College as a senior lecturer in English. But I have sorrows and pains. My students can't speak in English fluently. Even they do not know how to share their feelings with the foreigners. What is the reason behind this? As an English teacher, I do think I am totally failure because my students can't speak in English. Because my students can't speak with the foreigner. Because my students cannot go abroad to achieve higher education. So what is the reason behind it? Number one, the English teachers are responsible for this. Because English teachers go to the classroom, they behave like this, they are Bangla teachers. They don't want to speak English in the classroom. From the beginning to the end of the class, the English teachers talk in Bangla language. So the common question can arise, how the students will learn how to speak English in Bangladesh? That is the common question. The second reason is that the students themselves. The students are responsible for this because the students in Bangladesh have taken English as a subject like physics, chemistry, maths, biology. The target is only to get a plus in English, as they want to get a plus in physics, chemistry, maths, biology, in any other subject. In the same way, they only want to get a plus in English. Their target is not that one day they will speak in English, they will share their everything with the foreigners in English. Their target is not that. So this is the main reason. Number three, the method for learning English in Bangladesh is not appropriate for the students. I can guess when I studied in class 6, there was a method named grammar and translation method. When I followed this method, I learned some Bangla sentences by which we can speak in English, because I have learned how to translate these Bangla sentences into English. That is why I have become successful in speaking English in the classroom or out of the classroom. But the present situation is terrible. When I started class 10, I have learned how to translate Bangla language into English side by side with learning English literature. That is why we have learned English language. We have learned how we can speak in English by translating. But this is not an appropriate method when we learn English by translating. Translation is not an appropriate method. But the present situation of the students in Bangladesh is very terrible. I can give a guarantee in this connection, our students can't speak English. Although they have crossed school level, college level, and even university level. Despite crossing university level, most of the students can't speak in English because they do not practice. If you want to speak in English, of course you have to practice a lot. Without practicing, it is never ever possible for you to speak in English. You have a lot of words. You know lots of words. Your vocabulary is rich, but you do not know how to speak in English. The main reason is that you do not practice. Of course, you have to practice. Every day, you have to learn 20 daily based English sentences, not words. Of course, you have to learn every day 20 daily based English sentences. If you learn 20 daily based English sentences, of course, you will be able to improve your English. Gradually, you will be able to speak in English. Of course, you have to stop translating in your head. If you try to translate into English, I am 100% sure of this, you will not be able to speak in English. If you want to speak in English, you have to stop translating. Although I followed this method when I studied in class 6 to 10 or 12, but at present you have one powerful technique, that is listening. You have to listen first, then you will try to speak in English. You don't need to follow perfect grammar. Okay, you don't waste your time thinking about English grammar, perfect English grammar. Those students who always think like that, I am weak in English grammar, that's why I can't speak in English. That is not right. I am Tushar Chandra Rai. Today I am giving you 100% guarantee. You don't know English grammar, so don't feel tension. Listening is the most powerful method by which you can speak in English. Of course, you have to listen to somebody else's spoken English. You have to listen to English news. Then you will try to understand what the speaker is speaking about. Then you will try to speak in English. Just you will try 3 or 4 months. You will try for 3 or 4 months like this. One day you will be able to speak in English. You don't need to follow perfect English grammar. No need. We have to come out of the age-old tradition. Of course, you have to be enriched in English grammar. No. Spoken English does not depend on English grammar. To sum up, I can say emphatically, you have to listen very attentively. You have to listen to English news. And you are living in the age of artificial intelligence. You can learn English with the help of artificial intelligence. There are lots of YouTube videos by which you can improve your English. Of course, you have to budget your time behind your learning in English. So, this is my suggestion to you. Of course, every day you have to learn 20 daily based English sentences. And if you learn like this, you will learn 600 sentences in 1 month. And gradually you will improve your English. Thank you very much.